coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. For the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. For the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. So you better start running. No, you can't control. Feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control. Feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control. Feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've can't control. Feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control. Feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are back to True International Students Exhibition, and today is the day 4. So, yesterday we saw that, on day 3, we saw that there was actually a clash between the brothers. We see that Indonesia and Indonesia face off against each other, as well as the Philippines and India. And talking about yesterday's game, we saw that Bunsu ran from Philippines against Jesus is Lord. They took a clean sweep with a 2-0, being, the the team that comes from the land known as the mother of Mobile Legends. We see that PH team going off against each other, giving us such a enticing, thrilling match that was really beautiful to witness. And then in the second match, we see that Team Indonesia, Team AHT and Team Anbu facing off against each other on the first game where, Team Anbu, they had the lead with 1-0, but then again, Team AHT switching it up with their draft, coming back to the, antediluvian drafting and switching up their game and, managing to make it a one-and-one trade on both sides. And then again, we see that the third game was one heck of a thrilling match. We see that in the interview section between Impurity Esports and Divine Ravens, we got to witness the beef between these two teams, which was really thrilling. We saw that, these two teams were actually provoking one another. And we got to witness a 1.5 rating from the side of Divine Ravens to Impurity Esport. And with that, Impurity Esport responded with a clean sweep towards Divine Ravens. So here today we are on day 4, and we are going to be facing off again different teams again. And for the first match here we have Divine Ravens from India as well as Team AHT from Indonesia. And then again, I'm not alone for today. With me tonight, I have a very special guest. I have here Fredo, my fellow hypecaster. Fredo, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you so much for, summing down everything that happened yesterday once. That was such a nice summary to hear. And not just that, what a warm welcome to me as well. Of course, first time casting here in the International Student Exhibition Tournament and the organizing committee as well, who have been so good here to, putting in efforts to connect the bridges between all these countries. What an effort being put here by all these organizations. And not just that, the show has been going on so well. The students who are participating in these tournaments seem to be really excited. And not just that, it is one of the first of its own kind, because we can see here, different communities interacting with each other, not just on stream, even in the game as well. Everyone discovering their own play style. And I mean, what is a better way to carry this on forward with more tournaments upcoming, and just keep this tradition going, as we can see in Indonesia and Philippines, one of the top two countries in the MLBB, we can say. And right now they're here as well, trying to make their little brother India grow as well together. So of course, this is a very nice opportunity, and I feel very privileged to be casting here tonight.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna toss the spotlight right over to our host to the interview section.
Welcome back, everyone, to day 4. It's your girl again, 9 on the mic with the one and only AHT and Team Raven. Let's be honest, India hasn't have had a very rough past matches, but every underdog story always come to a turning point. Like we said yesterday, it's always an experience. It's not about the result, but it's about the turning point. So before we set on the mood, let's talk with our players in here. Let's start with the Raven. Raven, I know India has been struggling a little. What's the game? I think you guys have studied. What is the changes that you want to bring today in the match?
Hello.
Hello, hello, Toast. So, what other changes you want? Do you have any plans today?
We have changed the role and rotation.
Oh, interesting. That's something that we would really want to look forward to because people are throwing a lot of comment on Indian player, but I think we, as a newbie, I think there is always, we never should underestimate the underdogs, right? So I think I'm ready for that rotation coming in. Let me throw some question to AHT Son XP Laner. Are you ready to? This is your second time going against India. How are you feeling today?
I feeling good to um, meet
Mm-hmm.
India again. To
Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Play.
yeah, I think no, I can play better.
Ah, okay. You can play better than last time. Surely there's always another chance. Are you ngatuk? Are you ngatuk right now? Ngatuk. Is it ngantuk? HD ngantuk ngantuk. But ready for the game. Okay, let's throw back it to for team Raven here. If today is the comeback, okay, let's say even just a match, what title will you give like this moment? Because this will be something that is very like for example, the great Indian redemption or something like that. What would you call yourself if if you came back the throne?
Mm, wait.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You don't know. Maybe in the next game, I will ask you. You have 2 day off after this, so I think I will ask you again on the last day. But yeah, you can think about it. Is there any motivation that you want to tell the audience at the moment?
Please keep supporting us.
Yes. And one more question. I am very interested. Will Team Raven disband after this, or do you think you will stick with the same team? Because I know from the place that you come from, this is also something new. Like you keep changing your squad, right? So, are you planning to stick on this
We will create a new team.
new team again?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Okay, now okay, let's be honest. AHT Sports, you are very strong. Last time also you had a very great show against Impurity. Uh, if you are going to celebrate your win today, how many matches have you win so far? HT, did you count?
I think 3 or 2. Yeah, just one.
Okay, how would you celebrate? I know Coach is treating you guys to what Burger King, and even you are treating a lot. How are you going to celebrate if you win today again?
I think I will go out with my team again to eat or what.
Oh, is Coach treating you well?
Yes.
Okay, good. Anyway, going back to the final words from both the team. Any message to your fans and to each other?
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, thank you so much for your time. No matter what happened, let's make this match to remember, and good luck to both teams. And with that, we will give back to the caster desk. Thank you. Uh,
Okay, guys, with that being said, back to us casters. That was a really wholesome interview, getting a little bit of insight between the teams, and their relationship and bonding with their coaches. It just seems really sweet. What do you say, Fredo?
Well, of course, the young bloods, they need to face these kind of interviews, some questions from Nine as well. It just makes the show interesting, and not just that, it is giving the exposure that the young talent needs in order to face the camera, right? Because someday, if you're going to be there on the top, you're going to be asked a lot of questions, and this is a platform where you're already getting trained for this stuff, basically. So yeah, it's a
Indeed.
very initiative again, once again, and not just that, the young kids, they really seem to be like, very motivated and very mature, giving good
Yeah.
replies to the questions that are being asked as well.
So with that being said, guys, I think you must be wondering, like what happened to the faces today? We are not seeing any faces on the screen. Well, it is really unfortunate to say that today we are, having a lot of technical issues due to which we are unable to open our cameras. So I hope that the audience will bear with us, and stick around to, support these players and the teams. Because, it is not us who are the main characters here. It is the players. It is their work that they put into, putting on a show for you guys to fight it off against each other. So, yeah, guys, I just hope that you're gonna bear with us for today. We might not be able to show our faces for today, but then again, we promise to deliver the best we can. To provide that entertainment and the enthusiasm which you guys need. So,
Yep.
Fredo, have you been watching the tournament lately? Like, are you familiar with the teams?
I won't lie, I have not been watching it too closely, but I mean, I know the team Impurity. I mean, they have been one of those teams that have actually like done a lot in the Indian scene as well. A lot of people recognize them, and a lot of people, I mean, they have a lot of fans which follow them as well whenever they play tournaments. So I believe this team has the potential to represent India someday. But for now, I mean, this tournament itself is a very big opportunity as well.
Yes. So let me actually introduce you the teams here. Tonight on the first game, we have the team Ravens from India, and they are facing off against team AHT, which is from Indonesia. And so far, we have seen that the Ravens are trying their best, to hold their ground, to perform their best 110% to represent India and fight off against these different nations such as the Philippines and Indonesia. And honestly, India, as I've said, previously on the like day one and day two as well, that India, we have a lot to go through, because we've been lacking a lot. We've been slacking behind when it comes to performing in the international level. I mean, just from this tournament itself, we can see that team India, it's getting it's facing a really hard time against these pro teams such as Bunsaran, AHT, and Jesus is Lord, because they are from different nations such as Indo and Filipino, and these countries are known for having the best and most amount of Mobile Legend players. So due to the ban, I think you are highly aware, that MLBB was banned for a really really long time in India. So
Yep.
I want to ask you like a question, like what do you think? How did that ban impacted the Indian community? The Mobile Legends community in India.
Well, I do feel like the ban impacted it a lot. A lot of players who actually played stopped playing, but slowly but surely the main people, the game company has made efforts to bring the game back into the nation. I feel like the efforts are being reciprocated by the public as well. It has shown some very good response from the public. The tournaments that have been happening have just uh, created the atmosphere. The esports scene seems like it's finally back, but of course, we still have a long way to go. The tournaments that have been happening, they don't really have the best graphics, you can say, not the best casters, you can say. But of course, I mean, everything starts from scratch, and right now we're in that stage where we have a long way to go. But tournaments like these, tournaments that keep happening in the community, these are one of the reasons why we can say that of course we're progressing in the right direction. We still have a long way to go, but at least the direction that we have taken, is the right one. And of course, if we keep going on the same direction, we will definitely reach where we're supposed to reach. We are, of course, targeting for one of those M6 wildcard slots, or maybe, sorry, like M series wildcard slots, or maybe the MSC wildcard slots. But of course, it won't be an easy one, but like I just said, everything starts from scratch. We have to start from the bottom, and of course, we'll go higher and higher as the time progresses, as we get better at this game, as the community improves as well, and the way the tournaments have been happening in the community increase as well. And with that, we are almost ready actually to get into the game. What do you say?
Yes, it seems like the players are almost ready. So, before the game starts, let me go through a quick rundown, of the players. On Divine Ravens here, we have Tatsuya, we have Toast, we have One Trick Claude, we have a Mosquito, and we have Josh. And if we look at Team AHT, we have Marco, we have Zihan, we have Son, we have Rendis, and yet one more player is yet to come into the lobby from the side of AHT. So with that being said, we are just gonna wait for the players. Oh, it seems like he is already here. Mephisto is here. So we are just gonna wait for everyone to click that ready button, and we will dive right into the drafting phase.
Yep, definitely ready to get into the game already. The first match of the evening, of the night, wherever you are. And with that, we'll be getting into the draft really quickly. But of course, nonetheless, make sure those of you who are still watching the game, who are still here, come on, you can show some support to the community, to the tournament here, for the efforts that the organizers have been putting in by clicking on that like, sharing the stream and everything. And yeah, do the necessary to support the stream. And with that, we're ready to head into the draft right now. Team Raven on the blue side, Team AHT on the red side. So of course, Team Ravens will have the advantage of getting the first pick in their hands, but will they be using the advantage as an advantage, or will it something that will play back on them? Because of course, when you're on the red side, you have the opportunity to pick up 2 heroes for yourself while giving one to the enemy. So you have a higher chance of making the draft turn to your favor. But of course, the first pick is always very important. What do you think should be a good first pick once?
Well, in my opinion, I would say like, if, heroes like Jujin are not banned, going off with heroes like Jujin as first pick is a really wise choice because, Jujin is a menace to deal with, and, her Lantern's Flare, it can just basically toss enemy left and right. So picking off those kind of heroes that can provide that continuous support, flow, continuous damage, and that, annoying CC is just really good.
Yep. I mean, we do see sometimes that the junglers get picked up first. Sometimes it's mage. Sometimes it's the EXP. But one thing that I rarely see is a goal lane first pick. And of course, the Granger is one of those only options that gets prioritized when there's a first pick open and when the Granger is not banned. But after the nerf, do you think the Granger has actually a hero that is worth to pick up as the first pick, or do you feel like we need to think a little bit, we need to look at the enemy draft before we can go for the Granger?
Well, so far, into the tournament, I've seen that despite the nerf on Granger, like his bonus damage to minions has been cut off by 50%. Before it was 70, he deals like 70 damage to minions and creeps, which is his bonus damage. But now after the nerf, it has been reduced to 35. So, his lane clearing and jungle clearing have been toned down a bit. But then again, let's not forget that, Granger is a hero that gradually stacks up the Capriccio. And, when that Capriccio is highly stacked, he has the potential, to constantly spam the Death Sonata as well as the Rhapsody. So, even in the later stages of the game, the Capriccio, it actually makes out for the nerf on the Granger side. I'll say that, the Granger is still a very decent pick. He's not into the weak section, I'd say.
Those were thoughts.
Yeah.
Those were your thoughts, and I think we're ready now to get into the game.
Okay. It seems like all the players are ready and they have hit that ready button. So we are heading straight into the drafting phase. And here on my blue side we have Team Divine Ravens from India. On my red side, we have Team AHT all the way from Indonesia. So on the first pick here, we have Divine Ravens. I mean, on the first band. So we are gonna see what kind of a band they might come up with. And here we go. We see that Divine Ravens are actually picking off the Zhuzhen. They do not, want to take advantage of that first pick and try to save her out for the first pick. What are your thoughts, Fredo?
It's a very impressive first bans, I would say. Of course, the Zushin is one of those heroes that can cause problems for the frontliner especially, and that's why it has been taken away. And on the other side, we can see the Hayabusa getting banned. Of course, a jungler that has been nerfed in the last patch, but still, the deadly shadows still continue to create fear among the players, and that is why it seems like AHT will not shy away from banning out this ninja.
Indeed, Fredo. I mean, this ninja is one heck of a assassin. He can make a lot of deadly plays with his quad shadow, He can dive in and out. But if you look at Team Divine Ravens here, we see that they have picked off a roamer such as the Matilda. Ooh, team AHT, they are picking away the Freya. Because if we talk about, the PH and Indo meta, Freya is actually one of those, heroes that is constantly being picked as a core, as a hyper. So, Team AHT, they do not want that Freya to just be, given away to the side of Team Divine Ravens here.
I see. I understand what you're saying here. So basically, the Freya is a jungler that is being used a lot in the Philippines and Indonesia. We don't really see it quite often in India though. But maybe Team AHT not really aware that Indians don't really prefer to use the Freya as a jungler, and that is why they'll be banning it out. But instead, we do see the Joy being picked up as Lord as the jungler, and that is why Team Divine Ravens will be banning out the cute little Leonin here.
Indeed, Fredo. I mean, in the Indian server, assassins are really dominant, and Joy is one of those dominant forces that can really dominate the early phases of the game, even in the mid and late phases, with those high burst items such as the Holy Crystal, Bloodwing, and the Divine Glaive, just enough to melt any squishy hero.
Yep, and not just that, we do see the Joy creating outplays every single time we see her having that dash, because even in the not the M series, but of course the Snapdragon series finals, we did see King Kong making some insane plays onto that Joy, escaping a very, very narrow path, and that's why the Joy, having a lot of outplay potential, usually gets banned. And not just that, right now we can see Team AHT banning out a hero that we don't really see quite often getting banned out, but it seems like they have some plans because of which they've banned out the Gatot Kacha.
Indeed, we see that, Team Divine Ravens here, they have, taken the Badang as a first pick. But then again, they are forgetting that the Fanny is always in the meta. And, we have seen that in the previous games, we have constantly see the Fanny being banned again and again. And this time it seems like, Divine Ravens they actually forgot about the Fanny. So there's just no space for her to be banned in the first phase of the ban, because it's just basically 3 bans. So Team AHT, they are going to take advantage of that. They are going to secure that grandeur and that Fanny on their side, getting that chance to do the second pick with 2 heroes on their side.
Yep, they take away the grandeur, they take away the Fanny, the damage dealers have been locked in, and with that we can see the Hylos. And okay, we're seeing an Irithel here, of course, a direct counter for the Granger pick coming in. Of course, it seems like Divine Ravens are somebody who know the draft quite well. But what I'll be really curious to see here is the fact if this Badang or the Hylos, which one will be the one going to the EXP, which one will be the one going to the Roam section, because we have seen so many times that the Badang does not really work out well, especially in the pro scene. We have seen the Badang really suffers when it is put into the roamer role, because the thing is, Badang really needs those items to be able to, become very, very useful. But if you need that utility on your side, you need that farm. But when you're a roamer, you don't really get that farm, because of which the Badang gets denied of the opportunity to shine, and that is why the Badang. Let's see where it goes here, though. But on other side, we can see the Sicilian has been picked, and the Xavier has been banned out here. Interestingly.
Well, talking about the Sicilian, being picked off, on the side of AHT alongside the Grandeur. So we see that AHT so far they have a lot of late game potential with the continuous stacking, on the Capriccio as well as on the Sicilian there. So if Divine Raven they pull the game towards the late game, it's looking, the scales are actually tilting towards Team AHT because they do have that Sicilian and Grandeur for the late phases of the game with those insane burst damage coming off from the Sicilian with his, combos such as the, with his combo as the Bad Impact as well as the Sanguine Claw, and not to forget his ultimate providing that extra sustain and movement speed to, get out of crucial situations to just back away. And, talking about the draft on the side of Divine Ravens, as you were saying that, we might not see the Badang on the EXP because of a Hylas there. But then again, if we talk about Badang is a very, very versatile hero. He is a very flexible hero. He, as you were saying that, of course, he needs that farm, for those itemization. But then again, a Badang roam, with Tang Emblem, and Tenacity in the early phases of the game, it provides just enough defense for him to be tanking and soaking the damage. And as he progresses into the game, with the Thunderbelt on him, and as well as his first skill to be poking enemies, to be continuously stacking that Thunderbelt, I feel like a Badang roam might be relevant. It's not that he's totally irrelevant when it comes to roaming, but then again it all comes down to the team as well, how they make those synergy, those coordinative plays with one another. So yeah.
Yep, and not just that, we're seeing here that the Carmilla has been banned out here, so there won't be a Carmilla Sicilian combination coming in from the side of AHT. A very good draft so far, and they're going with the Nolan as the jungler, but I don't really see the logic here. Of course, you're having a Fanny on the other side. You want to pick something which can catch the Fanny, but there does not seem to be a lot of crowd control into the hands of Divine Ravens to do that. And not just that, it will be a really difficult choice to pick up the Eve here because they have a lot of mobility. They want to escape away from it, but the Eve is a S tier mage at the moment in this meta. Of course, they can do some insane outplays with the help of the RWM if the RWM is placed properly. But oh my god, to finish off the draft, AHT have picked up a hero that really likes to dominate when it comes to crowd control, when it comes to damage, when it comes to sustain as well. Fredo in the chat being picked up here by AHT.
Indeed, Fredo. We have seen that, throughout this student exhibition, we have seen that if Fredo is a, consistent pick when it comes either to the jungling side or the EXP. He has been really dominant in this series so far. So, I'm actually really excited to see where this Badang is gonna go, either on the EXP or the roam. And, whoever will be facing off the Fredrin here, it's gonna be one heck of a anime fight there, because the sustain that will be coming off from these heroes is just gonna be it will be a long-lasting fight to see. But then again, let's not forget that Team AHT here, they have picked off the Eve there. So with that being said, guys, we are back into the land of Dawn, and I'm gonna throw it away to Fredo.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first match of the day of the International Student Exhibition. It's Divine Ravens going up against Team AHT. AHT from Indonesia and Divine Ravens from India. Both these teams looking to face each other. Trying to win this match, create the hype that their country needs, and of course the support that every community is looking for out there. Fanny up against the Nolan though. I'm really skeptical if this is going to be a good matchup or not.
Well, if we talk about the draft of AHT, they do have, the early game advantage to have the Fanny on their side. They have the Edith, as well as the brethren. So when we're talking objective-wise, if they want to contest on the top here, what's going on? A lot of ganking we see here.
Yeah, of
Never.
course, we are seeing the edict providing and scouting out the area, not allowing the enemy to take away any sort of information that can help them. And it's going to be Marco going up against Tatsuya, a Granger up against the Irithel, and it seems like Zihans is already providing the cover that this Granger might need.
Oh, what is going on?
And it's a first blood secured there, and that too by the goal laner. Even though the Irithel is a natural counter for the Granger, Marco here already having a great start in this game.
Ooh, on the bot here, Fredo, what is going on? Look at Zihan providing that continuous zoning for his marksman Marco.
Oh, but behind comes the Badang with his wall, and Zihan will get taken down here. Of course, another kill going into the hands of the goal laner. Tetsuya and Marco seems like they both are even, and they both are like, they have a very tough match ahead, it seems.
Indeed. And with that, guys, the first turtle has already spawned, and we see that on the side of AHT, Mephisto is securing his purple buff there. But then again, here, the Nolan already making his way into the turtle with I Am Mosquito zoning out the area for his teammate here to secure the turtle. It seems like they are gonna secure the turtle with an ease, but then again, Mephisto here.
Yo, Toast decides to back away. He will use the wall to his advantage, but now, oh, there comes a fist crack coming in from the Badang. Paddy manages to escape. I Am Mosquito will fall down along with 1-3 Claude, and there is a double kill going into the hands of Zihan. A tank taking 2 kills, RWM setting in. Zihan walks out of the box, and he will get taken down. Toast will get taken down as well. There comes a flicker, but Son will not get the kill. It will be Vescartis who will be securing the kill there.
Ooh, so far looking really good onto the side of AHT. Son actually with that, with that Appraiser's Wrath and that Flicker combo, that was just so beautiful to see. And if we look at the goal lane here, we see that Tatsuya is having a hard time against Marco. Despite being the counter pick, it seems like he is just unable to dodge those Rhapsody coming off from Marco there. He is actually struggling 1v1 with Marco, not being able to dodge those Rhapsody and that Sonata. So Marco there just having the advantage on his side. And if you look at Marco, he's just continuously stacking up those Capriccio onto his passive. Oh, on the mid side, what is going on here?
Oh, seems like there was a certain delay in the hands of Toast. Otherwise, this should have been an easy kill. Oh. Damn, Mosquito gets taken down, smashed between the hands. I see at least the wings of the bats will take him down here. And that is a very good and very strong lead into the hand of AHT. Seems like Divine Ravens are really struggling to get ahead.
Indeed, goal-wise, it seems like Divine Ravens are already behind the 2k goal here. And if we a lot of engage coming here on the mid side, Fredo.
Oh, Flicker being forced out as well, but that will not be enough to take Marco down. Marco will be the one getting the kill here. Fanny with a cut short as well. Oh, RWM setting in. There comes the wall. The wall has been put up in a very good position, but they decide to back off. They don't have enough damage. They don't have enough backup. Oh my god, Badang goes in once again. Mosquito will be taken down. That was not necessary to go back once again. 1-3 Claude flanking in as well. Not enough. Marco will keep him at bay with his Death Sonata.
Indeed, and with that, the second turtle is already up. But then again, it seems like they're not focused on the turtle. They are actually focused on invading here. What is going on?
Oh my god, another shutdown being secured here. Killing spree for Marco. Marco doesn't seem to be stopping. Josh is trying his best, but Marco is saying, I don't care. I'll be using my bullets on your face.
Indeed, Fredo. That was just a crazy, crazy play coming off from the side of AHT. They're actually forcing those invasions, trying to put, Divine Ravens onto the negative side, unable for them to make a comeback. But then again, Mephisto with the steel cables goes in with the cut through, unable to get the kill here.
Oh, but she will secure it finally, but it seems like one turret hit will take him down. 1-3 Claude getting the kill there. And that was so unfortunate, but of course, you pay the price if you want to take some sort of kill like that really deep into the enemy territory. But now, it seems like they've recovered some gold from that kill, but will it be enough to deal significant amount of damage? On the other side, oh, there comes the Earth Shatter, and the Edit will not be going down there. Another kill going into the hands of Marco here. Oh, my goodness, the Mage and the Marksman on the side of AHT have been getting all the kills, all the farm that they need. What the?
So far, it looks like, Team AHT here, they're just gonna be securing off the turtle even without the jungler's help. They are just so ahead that, Team Divine Ravens, they cannot do anything, despite, having that retry on their side when, the Mephisto was far away from the map. But then again, here, looking so good on the side of Team AHT. Oh, the Fanny going in with the steel cable, Fredo.
Oh my god, once again a buff getting stolen. It's not looking good here for Team Divine Ravens. Team AHT clearly dominating the map.
Side.
Oh, of course, it's a high loss. Nothing to worry about there, man. A high loss with so much HP. It won't be the easiest task to take it down. I mean, if they decide to force it, though, they do need to lose a member, especially when it's inside a tower. You don't really have enough damage to take down a high loss yet. But the Sicilian was not the best pick when I saw it happen. But right now, the Sicilian just proving me wrong here. Look at the damage they're placing onto the Eve in the mid lane, forcing him to recall.
Indeed, the Sicilian actually with 147 stacks in about 7 minutes and 20 seconds to the game. Ooh, what is going on here? The Fanny with the cables just trying to zone out those there. But then again, here on the mid side, we see that the mid-tier first turret is already down. And Team AHT unable to respond with anything because of the goal difference here. They're just way too behind. And if you look at the itemization so far, the Grandeur with the highest goal, 7,000 goal here, already built with 3 items onto the Hunter Strike, as well as the Sky Piercer with 20 stacks, and the Blade of Despair to provide that despair into the battlefield. On the bot side here, Fredo, what is going on?
Oh, seems like Mosquito might get caught once again. Has the flicker, will decide to escape it. And there should be a disengage coming in, but oh, Som seems like he wants to force the issue. Zihans with the knockup, and there might be a kill, but oh, there comes a fist crack, and Zihans will be the one paying the price. Son is going down as well. Tatsuya with 2 kills into his hands. Finally feels like Divine Ravens are back into the game.
Well, they did get a trade-off there, but then again, they did lose this, the second tier turret on the mid side here. There's a lot of resource exchange throughout the map. If AHT here actually, if their teammates are getting picked down, they're just gonna go ahead and pick off the objectives there. So quite a, I'd say quite a good trade here on the side of Team AHT. Here on the top though, a lot of engage coming off from the side of One Frick Claude here.
Oh, seems like there might be another issue coming up. Mosquito gets taken once again. Of course, we all know the Mosquito is a roamer here. He does need to, be the front line, but I feel like he's getting way out of position sometimes. He needs to maintain his positioning, otherwise he'll be getting taken down again and again like that.
Indeed, and we see that we have already surpassed the 7-minute mark, the 8-minute mark, and we see that Son on the side of AHT already building away that roam item for that extra stats on him.
Yep, that is something that everyone likes to see, but on the other side, top lane, it seems like another issue is coming up. Tatsuya will go down onto the hands of Marco. Marco, his name is Marco, but he's playing like Super Marco at this point. What do you say?
Indeed. That's actually true, because Marco here, he is just not an ordinary Marco. He is a Marco with 456 stacks as well as 50 stacks on the Sky Piercer. So this Marco is definitely a super one. He is going to be hitting a lot of damage. Ooh, on the bot here, what is going on? Fredo onto the highest. Damn.
The amount of damage that they have right now, especially because of Marco here, with all those stacks that he has on the Sky Piercer, even the high loss is not an issue. That is something that he can take down quite easily, but it seems like they're trying to force down this bottom lane tier 2. And Mosquito, he is way out of position once again. He does not really need to do that. Flicker being forced out, and Rana Descartes will pick up another kill for his name.
Indeed, and with that we see that Mosquito goes down, and on the mid side here, the Elemental Lord already marching his way towards the mid side. So our team Divine Raven, will they be able to defend this? Because if we look at the items here, they merely have 2 items: the Windtalker and Berserker Fury. Ooh, what is going on here? Super Marco with that Sonata providing that zoning.
Oh, there comes the RWM trying to zone them away. One trick Claude will stun Ton, and it should be enough to defend it. But oh my goodness, Rene Descartes takes down the tower, and RWM coming in as well. There comes the fist crack. Marco will get another kill. Meta Philosophy with another kill, actually 2 into his hands. Tatsuya is left all alone to defend. Will he be able to do it here? Tatsuya all alone does not really have enough damage, and he will fall down as well, as Marco will be the one getting the kill and locking down the base.
With that, it is gonna be game 1, ladies and gentlemen, and the first win is gonna go onto the side of Team AHD from Indonesia. You know, resulting in 2 chocolates on the side of Divine Raven. So far into the analytics here, we see that the Grandeur picking off that MVP already with 11k gold, which is just so overwhelming. He has basically all the items, and you know, the damage that was being dished by him, it was just actually insane. You know, the Hunter Strike, the Sky Piercer, the Blade of Despair, and that sweet 60% penetration from Malefic Raw. It is just way too overwhelming for Divine Ravens to absorb that.
Yep, and that is why they're on the receiving end of all that damage. They could not really do much. Even the Nolan that was picked up here, not really fruitful for Divine Ravens. And with that, they'll be losing the first match. But of course, it's a best of 3 series. We'll be seeing 2 more games, possibly, if Divine Ravens decide to come back in the second one. So yeah, don't go anywhere and stay tuned.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the lobby, and we're just gonna be, you know, waiting off for a few minutes here, and you know, wait for the players to get ready.
Yeah, both the teams
So,
here, of
Fredo,
course.
I would like you know, to actually, you know, talk about a team INDO here, because this is your first time that you've shown your debut into this international scrim. So far, what do you think of these international teams? The first game, you know, between India, Divine Ravens, and AHT from Indonesia. So do you find any kind of difference between these 2 regions with the draft, with the meta, and with the, you know, with the picks?
Well, I do feel like the draft of India lacked a little bit. They went for the Nolan as their jungler. I feel like even a Bane could have done better here because of the knock-up that you have. Against the Fanny, I feel like the Bane could do a pretty good job, but that is not something that happened here. Of course, Team Divine Ravens will try to make something happen in the second game here to prove themselves that they are also worthy. But now, Team AHT have definitely shown that they were the better one in the first game. Here though, let's see if Divine Ravens can make a comeback with their draft, with the way that they approach this game, because AHT do have a strategy that they usually use. Once again, we can see the Gatot Kacha being banned out here.
Indeed. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, into the second draft. And on my blue side here, we have Team AHT, and on my red, we have Divine Raven. So on the first ban, we see that AHT are actually picking off the Gatot. You know, the Gatot is actually really into the meta of the Indo and PH side. He has that sustain, he has that damage, he has that crowd control. He is just so thick for, you know, any usual MM to take him down. You know, with his passive, which provides him more higher defense whenever his HP is lowered. And with that, on the side of Divine Ravens, they are going off again with the Joy ban here. So it is gonna be a, you know, could it possibly be a same draft on the side of both teams, or are they gonna switch up their game and, you know, try something unique with the draft? But then again, looking on the side of Team AHT, it seems like they are following up with the same draft. They're picking off away the Hayabusa as they did in the previous game, as well as the Gatot. So on the side of Team Divine Ravens, what are we expecting?
Well,
Fredo.
I feel like we can see a Granger and a Fanny ban here. Both of those were one of the main problems in the last game. But of course, you can keep them open and decide to counter them out with your picks, of course. But if you feel like you cannot really counter them out with your own picks, then definitely it should be a good approach to ban them out here. But let's see what they're thinking so far. In my opinion, that should be the approach that they should go for this time. And I don't really want to see another Nolan Hyper coming up, because the Nolan is not really the best. And here we can see the Fanny getting banned.
Indeed, we see that Divine Ravens, they have actually learned their lessons not to open that fanny, and here they are coming off with the respect ban on the side of, on the side of Team AHT. And if you look at the draft so far, it seems like Team AHT, they are sticking to the same draft. They are going to be banning off that Freya once again.
Of course, a Freya ban once again coming in from AHT. Nothing out of the ordinary because they have been doing this in the last game as well. Seems like Freya is something that actually, despises them or something. Maybe they hate this Freya or something. But of course, with that, the next ban coming up will be the Badang. The Badang is something that did not really work out quite well in the last game for Divine Ravens. They decide to ban it out though. Seems like they don't want to give it away in the hands of Team AHT. But Marco, as we all know, was the MVP in the last match with that Granger. He still has the opportunity to pick up the Granger, and like I mentioned before, Granger is one of those picks that can get picked up as the first prio pick. But here we are seeing Rene Descartes going in with the Zushin.
Indeed, I mean, a Divine Raven here, they're actually panicking, I would say, because after the first game, they actually forgot to ban off that Fanny, and in the second game, they're actually focused on the Fanny. Oh no, we have to face against the Fanny. Next game, we have to ban her. Here they come with the Fanny ban, but then again, oh no, we forgot about the Zhuzhen. We forgot about her. What do? We don't have no more bans, and then basically Zhuzhen goes away on the side of AHT, and Rendi's here just gonna secure that pick right away without any hesitation. And on the side of Divine Raven, on the counter pick against the Zhuzhen, they are gonna go ahead and pick away that, Sicilian for that outrange and poke damage, as well as Tatsuya, securing away that Granger, not giving it away to Marco in this match.
What a pick it has been so far. I feel like in the last game they did their best with the picks that they had, but right now the two picks which were picked up by AHT in the last game going into the hands of Team Divine Ravens. So let's see if it was actually the problem of the draft, or is it going to be the same thing around? Because when you play a different draft, you do need to show that you are better at it. But right now the thing is AHT have a different draft than the previous game. Meanwhile, Team Divine Ravens have picked up the heroes that AHT had in the last game. So let's see if Team Divine Ravens can actually make a good use of this draft that they have right now, or do they need to learn again from Team AHT?
Indeed, on the side of AHT, we see that Zihan onto the Cho. So I'm expecting a Cho roam on Zihan because he is indeed the roamer. And then again, Minsitter pick here onto Thon. And as a counter pick for that, we see that One Trick Claude here, he's actually going for a Hilda. I feel like One Trick Claude might opt for a Hilda roam here, but I'm not sure. Why did they decide to pick off that Hilda right away? It's not even that, they're not even picking away the Hypers, the Assassins yet, and they are already securing that Hilda on their side. Maybe it could be a risky pick here because, on the side of AHT, the marksman has not been decided, the jungler has not been decided. So picking away that, that Hilda prior to these picks, it is quite risky, I would say.
Yeah, but playing a little bit smart this time, Team Divine Ravens will ban away the Irithel, which can be a natural counter for the Granger here. And not just that, they ban out the Fredrin as well, which troubled them quite a lot in the last match. In the hands of Son, it was being very deadly, especially with the Appraiser's Wrath coming in at the right time, especially with the Flicker combo as well, sometimes catching the enemy off guard. But this time, they will not have their hands on the Fredrin, and the Granger is out of the option as well. So, what do you think should be a good pick here to counter the Granger?
Well, the Roma has already been decided, on the side of Zihan, they have a Cho. So the Cho, could come with unexpected gangs, such as the with the Flicker combo onto his first kill, and then, kick away the Granger to his team with the Way of the Dragon. So that might be a thing that we could see. And if I talk about the goalie in here against the Granger, there are not many marksmen that can actually counter Granger and his Rhapsody, especially in the early phases of the game, since that hits like a truck. But then again, AHT being AHT, they have a coach on their side, a coach on the back, on the back, analyzing the entire draft and the pick. So they might come up with, a very unique draft again, because, AHT is one of those teams that like to come up with the most unique draft. We have seen that they have, in the series, they have a Benny mid lane, a Ruby mid lane as well. So we might see something similar here.
Oh, definitely. The Indonesians, they really like to play around with the game. They really like to experiment as well. And sometimes those experiments seem to be working as well. Like you said, Benedetta in the mid lane. Not something that we see quite often. But it seems like one of those heroes that was picked up in the last game by Divine Ravens will stay in their hands still. It will be the Hylos getting picked up here. I am Mosquito will be in charge of carrying this horse forward and leading the game. But let's see if we will be able to do it or not, because right now on the other side they do have the Alpha, which is a good counter pick for the Hylos and the Hilda.
Indeed, I mean the Hylas can actually counter the Alpha as well as the Min hitter. But then again, if you look on the on the draft on the side of AHT, they have a Fusion, and Fusion is the biggest nightmares of any fighters, because fighters are those heroes with no dash skills. They are basically walking around. So with Fusion, onto the Lantern's Flare can easily stack those stacks on them, and reposition the those heroes such as the Hylas, the Hilda, as well as the Julian.
Yup, they don't really have enough resources to take down the Zushin, but of course they do have the dive, because they have the Hylos, they have the Hilda, they also have the Granger as well, so they can dive in all together onto the Zushin. But of course we have a Mincetar as well, but not just that. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome you all back to the Land of Dawn. This is the second game between Divine Ravens and Team AHT. The sides have been changed, but has the gameplay changed as well? We'll find out here if Divine Ravens can make a comeback or AHT will take the clean sweep.
Indeed, guys, we are back into the game, and so far on the both side, we see that all the members are actually quite, helping with the poke onto the jungle side. But then again, here on the mid, a lot of poke coming from the side of Randy towards Josh. Oh, Fredo, a lot of throw coming on from the side of Fusion there on the Rendies. He is actually zoning away the Sicilian, denying him of stacking those stacks in the early game here.
Yup, that is definitely what happens when you play a Sicilian. The enemy mid laner does want to deny you of that farm, and that is why, look at Rene Descartes denying Josh of the farm that he needs, and that is why Sicilian is really difficult to work against a well-versed team who know how the Sicilian works. You want to deny him of that farm, you want to deny him of the opportunity to get his hands onto the minions, to get those stacks, and that is exactly what is happening here.
Indeed, and so far if we look into the game, we see that the teams are on the side of AHT. They've already positioned themselves to gang onto the goal lane here. I mean, on the side of Divine Raven, we see that those actually camping on that bush, looking for Marco.
Yo, it seems like might be some trouble for One Trick Claude here, and One Trick Claude will fall down into the hands of Zihans. First kill once again going into the hands of Zihans here. It was the first blood by him and the first game as well. So it seems like Zihans is actually a signature first blood guy.
Indeed, and with that, guys, the turtle is up in about 3 seconds. And Zihan already going there with the vision onto the side of purple buff here from the side of what is going on here, Fredo?
Oh, seems like they want to force the issue in the blue buff side, but is Zihans actually ready? They don't. Oh, there comes once again with the King's Calling, and Metropolis will face the kill onto Toast. And once again, this guy, One Trick Claude will go down. Oh my god, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all here for Team Divine Ravens.
Exactly, already 3 kills onto the side of Team AHT, and Divine Ravens here already behind 2k gold. So it is, what is going on here? The Way of the Dragon comes right off the back with the follow-up from the Spear of Alpha. And the kill will be secured onto the side of, AHT again on the top here. What is going on, Fredo?
Well, this is exactly how they like to play here.
Team HT are showing the domination. Even though the enemy has a high loss, even though they have a Hilda, they still dominate it in the early phases of the match. They have the Julian as well, of course, a lot of early game potential. But in the goal lane, though, it seems like Tetsuya is facing some trouble. The Moskov and the Cho able to do a lot. And look at that, one trick Claude still not having that level 4. He really needs it at this moment.
Indeed, one trick Lord. Okay, he just hit. Oh, what is going on? Take over, Fredo.
The Hans will fall down once again. That was the reply for overextending that Team Divine Ravens have given it to AHT. But will it be enough? Seems like Tetsuya is forced to recall and one trick Claude will be left all alone to defend it. In the meanwhile though, EXP Mosquito might fall down here, but oh, almost falls down there. The placement of the glorious pathway was not the best actually.
Indeed, on the top here, though, a lot of poke coming off from the side of Marco and Rendis. They already exposed a lot of issue. Oh, what is going on the mid side here?
Another kill going into the hands. Josh will get picked up. My boy Josh, he really likes those minions, but unfortunately, when you play Sicilian, an experienced team will always force you out. Zihan, okay, he does not really have that way of dragon now. Oh, Marco finds the stun onto one trick Claude. He does use the SOD as well. Decides not to teleport, but Marco might have forced the issue a bit too much. René Descartes is coming in with the lantern flare and will pick up the one trick Claude. Will throw it once again, and Marco will finish it off with his spear. And now they're looking for Tetsuya. Tetsuya in trouble, and Marco will take another one into his hands. Double kill for Marco. And with that, now they want to go in for invade.
Indeed, and here too seems like he's lost on his way there. Almost, getting caught into the lantern flare. But then again, Zihan with the way of the dragon.
Oh, there comes the King's Calling as well. Toast will get caught out. Mestro Phyllis taking the turtle as well. Things are not looking good for Divine Ravens. They're losing control entirely of the map, entirely of the jungle as well. Seems like they're on the back foot once again. Oh, again comes in the Spear of Alpha. If they had a Sky Piercer there, Josh was almost over. But oh, once again, picking up and throwing one trick Claude. Zihan might get in trouble. SOD connecting. Not the best position though, decides not to go there. But they can definitely get the mid lane tier 1.
Indeed, with that goes down the first tier on the mid side. And Marco making his way onto the bot lane, trying to push off that first tier turret on the bot side. But then again, he seems to prioritizing the crap first, and then again here Rendis providing with that constant zoning and not allowing one trick Claude to make any kind of an engage here. Oh, what is going on?
Oh, one trick Claude going down once again for no good reason. Of course, an invade coming in, but sometimes it's just better to back off and try to do something on the other side of the map, because when you know that you're confronting an enemy who has a lot of farm, who has a lot of damage, oh, it's not the best idea, but they will be able to get another kill onto Josh, and the high loss on the hunt now, being hunted down. And with that, René Descartes picking up another kill. Son will pay the price, but René Descartes with the triple kill. They might be looking for a maniac, but it's Toast, and Tatsuya will stay behind.
Indeed, and if you look at the goals so far, there is a huge difference. There is an almost a 90 goal difference onto the side of Divine Ravens. They're actually falling off really hard. And if you look at the items on the side of AHT, we see that the Alpha already with his War Axe, as well as, oh, what is going on top side? A lot of fight coming in. Fredo, please take over.
Oh my god, another double kill into the hands of René Descartes. René Descartes might be taking a triple. They want a maniac. This guy actually deserves it. And Marco will be helping him secure a maniac here for René Descartes. This guy is looking unstoppable on the Zushin. Just walking around with the lantern. Taking maniacs for fun is his motto, it seems.
Wow, a crazy maniac, being taken off by Rendisio onto that Fusion, providing that insane damage. Already 80 stacks onto the Sky Piercer, which is absolutely absurd. Here Zihan with those constant vision providing here, and it seems like the second turtle will already go onto the side of AHT again here. Marco already starting away with that turtle, but then again it seems like they are just gonna call it off and wait for the lot to spawn instead.
Yep, and now they are deciding to take control of the map. not actually, they are not going for the turtle now, they're going for the Lord. And with that, look at Mephistopheles already on the Lord. This guy was a very good fanny in the last match, and with the Alpha as well, he's doing really good. So it seems like AHT have all their grounds covered, at least in terms of the jungle roles. They do have a utility as well as an assassin jungler on their side.
Indeed, and so far it's looking really, really tight onto the side of Divine Ravens. They do not even have a proper item onto One Trick Lord. He does not even have that dominance yet. And what is going on with his build? He's actually going with a lot of taunting coming from the side of AHT. They are actually aligned in one row, spamming those emotes and recall here.
Oh, seems like they're really interested in playing mind games with the enemy. But let's see if Divine Ravens get tilted or not, because in these kind of situations you really want to keep your calm, and they really want to. Oh my god, I don't understand the things which are happening right now, but Conceal has been used into the backlines. There comes the knockup with the King's Calling, and oh my god, look at that. Epic skill has been used that they had. All the buttons have been pressed, and it will be a complete pressure in the throat for Team Divine Ravens as the team of Team HT come onto them. There comes the Winter Crown as well. There's not enough to defend the base, and it will be a clean sweep for Team HT.
Indeed, with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is a clean sweep onto the side of AHT. They are actually onto 2 games consecutively winning it without any hindrance or problem here. And if we look at the MVP of this game, we see that Randy is picking off that MVP, very, very well-deserved MVP, I shall say, with those constant, providing that lantern flares, CC, this positioning the enemy lineup here. And if we look at the team fight participation, we also see that Rendis with 100% team fight participation, followed up by Rihan with a 74% team fight participation, followed up by Mephisto with a 63 team fight participation, as well as, let's not forget, Marco with that insane 72% push onto those turrets, just keeping his eyes onto those objectives, getting down those turrets, enabling his team to, put the pressure whilst Marco is just out there, farming onto those turrets.
Yo, and definitely that was an impressive gameplay coming in from René Descartes. René Descartes is one of those people who actually mapped the entire globe, and right now we can see this guy mapping the entire globe with the lantern, mapping the entire land of Dawn, clearly showing that René Descartes needs more attention. Of course, with the Zoshir as a mid laner, you don't really get enough attention, especially because it's always the jungler or the goal laner who gets all the attention because all the kills go into their favor. But sometimes somebody like Super Prince comes up, somebody like René Descartes comes up, who shows us that mid lane is also a very, very important role in the game, because without me, you can't really control the tempo. But this time, René Descartes not controlling it, taking it all for himself. The entire game was completely in his control, and right now we can clearly see THT dominating Team Divine Ravens. Divine Ravens, they really need to do some homework before they come back for the next game.
Indeed, and I highly agree with what Fredo said. Like, it's not always the spotlight that the marksman takes away, but it's also, the mid lane, providing those insane bursts and continuous CC. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, for now we are gonna call off for a small break. And whilst we are taking a break, just stay tuned, and wait up for the second match. And the second match will be up against Impurity Esports from India against Bunsuran National. So this is gonna be one heck of a thrilling game between one of the strongest teams from Philippines and India. So stay tuned, guys. We will be back with a 5-minute break. With that, it is me and Fredo signing off for now.
The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it, I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. and a fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne.
Welcome back, everyone, to match number 2. We have already seen some thrilling match tonight again. Indo versus India. I know a little bit disappointment there in the side of India, but right now there may be another take back that will be representing India. We have Impurity Sport looking to turn the tide and grab the much needed win. With me here on the mic is the one and only Super Kev. Super Kev, I know you have seen Bunsuran from the Philippines have been paving a lot of way. Any thoughts on that?
Our thought is like right now in our mind, like we are thinking that we have to win anyhow, and we have to prove them wrong.
Okay, so this is India versus Philippines. What do you think? Are you just thinking about the win or lose, or it's about the experience, or is the moment that you are going to through this match?
Whether we might win or we might lose, the thing is that we'll get to learn their metas and as well as get a lot of experience from it. So yeah, but we'll definitely try to win so we can improve a bit.
Okay, thank you so much for that message. Any final chance for you to say to team Bunsuran, though they are not here because of some technical issue? Can you give them a message to Bunsuran? Because right now there are a lot of they're fans, they're also watching. So could you send a message to them?
My message will be let's have fun in the battlefield. We'll see you there.
Okay, thank you so much. And all those who are watching right now, in the comment section, drop your country flag and let us know whom you are supporting. And let's continue to support. And all the best in Purity and Bunsuran for the next match. And thank you for the energy and the love that you guys are going to take us through the action. And with that, I'll be giving it back to the caster desk.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back from the interview section. And we are here with the second team in the lobby. We have Impurity Esports from India, as well as Bunsuran National from Philippines. So what do you think, Fredo? Any insights from the side of Impurity Esports?
Well, I feel like both these teams are really good. I mean, as an Indian, I would definitely always side with Team Impunity. But of course, Team Bunsuran have also proved that they are worthy. They are worthy of, being at a very, very top level, and they have showed it with their gameplay. And of course, it's very fascinating to see. But of course, we'll be looking forward for more from Bunsuran in this game. And let's see if Impunity can do the same.
Indeed. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we will head straight into the drafting phase. On my blue side, we have Impurity Esports as the first pick and ban. And on my red, we have Bunsuran National. So, as we have seen that Bunsuran, they really like to pick that Freya jungle. So are we going to see a ban from the side of Impurity onto the Freya? Are they going to deny Bunsuran of that Freya, preventing Lord Wayne from going as a core Freya?
That is something that is highly possible, because you just mentioned in the previous game that the Indonesians and the Philippines, they really like to play the Freya as their jungler, as the hyper, and that is why we might be seeing a ban. And oh my god, the first ban will not be the Freya, but it will instead be the Hilda, which is absolutely monstrous in the EXP lane.
Well, I'm not sure about the monstrous part, Fredo, but the thing with Impurity is they always ban Hilda. Always. No matter what, they are not going to leave the Hilda away. There is just a huge grudge against that Hilda, Impurity, they just hate her for some reasons. Even though she's not picked that often, they are, they just hate Hilda. So yeah, and talking about Bunsuran, they are coming off with the respect ban. They are banning away the Fanny, denying Van Satru of his signature hero Fanny, as well as that Joy, because we know that Van Satru is an assassin main. And for now it seems like the Bunsuran, they are actually targeting Van Satru. They are denying him of those assassins that Van Satru loves to play. We see the Fanny already being taken out of the picture, as well as the Joy. And then again, on the side of Impurity Esports, we see that they are going off and banning away that Selena. Finally getting that spotlight. Fredo, what do you think?
Well, before the recent buff that the Selena received, the Selena was not actually the mage that everyone liked to pick. But because of this buff that it received, the thing is, it's very useful because the arrows are connecting much more. And the Selena, the main job in a team fight for a Selena is to connect those abyssal arrows. And the fact that you can land those arrows more often just increases the usage, the utility that the Selena can provide. And not just that, we also see the Selena setting up those traps for the vision. So of course, in terms of vision, in terms of utility, this mage is absolutely good. And in the early game, of course, that the Selena is a very, very monstrous damage. The damage is just way too much in the early game. So that is why the Selena is a really, really good pick here, I would say.
I highly agree with you, Fredo, because not only is she a really, a great mage with a great utility skill such as the Abyssal Trap to provide the vision, but then again, the sweet buff on her damage, against minions and creeps 250% damage increase is just absolutely sweet, and that lane clear is so much stronger on Selena. But then again, if we look at on the side of Bunsu Ran, they are gonna deny Neko Queen of that Jujin. They are not gonna allow Neko Queen to play that Jujin because they know that Neko Queen, he can make use of any mages.
Definitely, Meko Queen is one of the top mid laners in India. I would say, of course, he is part of Team Impurity, and Team Impurity themselves are one of the top teams in India at the moment, and that is why we'll be seeing some of the picks that Neko Queen likes to pick here. That is the Zushin, which can cause some trouble here, being picked off here. And first pick as a Matilda. The thing is, if you pick up Matilda first pick, you can definitely open up a lot of options to be paired it up with, of course, a marksman that lacks mobility, jungler that lacks mobility can definitely pair up with the Matilda, and it's so unstoppable, especially if you think about the Matilda Alpha combination. Oh my god, such a deadly combination. The damage is there, the mobility is there, the sustain is there, everything that you need from a jungler is definitely there. And in terms of clearing speed, jungle clearing speed, I mean, who can match up with the Alpha, right?
Indeed, I highly agree, Fredo. And looking at the draft, we see that Bunsu Ran, they are actually going off with the Philippines and meta picks such as the Gatot. They are prioritizing the Gatot as well as Zia onto that Harriet, onto the goal lane. So what kind of a counter pick are we going to see from Impurity against that Harriet? But then again, if you look at Impurity, they are going ahead and getting that real world manipulation onto their side, as well as the Suyo with his great engage and burst coming off from Van Satoru there.
Well, of course, the Suyo is the go-to jungler, right? In this meta, I mean, which jungler do you even think of picking up against the Suyo? But of course, like you said, the Freya, the upset that this Freya can cause here, especially because it's in the hands of Team Bunsu Ran, of course, Bunsu Ran from the Philippines, the top region in this game, and that is why it will be really interesting to see if Van Satoru, one of the top junglers in India, can pull it off with the Suyo against the Freya or not.
Indeed, I mean, the moment Bunsu Ran, they picked off that Freya, here we see that Impurity, they are responding with the Florin ban here, to deny them of that heal and sustain for the Freya and the Gatot as well. So a pretty wise ban, to go off and just remove the Florin out of the picture here against Bunsu Ran. And if we look at the ban on Bunsu Ran, they actually went ahead and banned off the Grandeur and the Hylas as well. So the draft so far, looking at the bans and picks, it's looking really solid. But then again, comparatively, if I, compare these two picks so far, the scales are actually, I'd say it's tilted more towards Bunsu Ran because they have a lot of sustain and, damage onto their side. And talking about damage and sustain, what is a better pick for damage and sustain? Rather, when it comes to the EXP, rather than any other hero such as the Lucas itself.
I'm not the only one bound by these chains.
Yeah, definitely. What is better than the Lucas for damage and sustain? Like my friend just mentioned once, very good insights in this draft so far. But of course, the fact that you have such good frontliners, oh my god, it was asking for this carry pick, and Super Kev will be picking up the carry here to go up against the Harriet. And we all know when it comes to a 1v1, especially when it comes to a carry versus Harriet, the carry, once it gets 1 or 2 items, especially the Corrosion Shite and the Golden Staff, it becomes really hard for the Harriet to match up with the burst potential that this carry has. Even though the carry is a DPS marksman, it can actually burst down quite easily.
Indeed. I highly agree with that, Super Kev. But then again, if you look at the spell, onto the Harriet, he's actually going off with the Vengeance here to provide that extra sustain against the carry, because the carry, being a marksman, has that DPS. And what's a better spell to counter DPS, when it comes to countering DPS, what's a better spell than Vengeance, right?
Even
Definitely.
when all is forlorn.
And that is why the Vengeance will be a spell that we'll be seeing on the side of Team Bunsu Ran. But with that, to finish off the draft, it will be Super Mike picking up the Vexana. Of course, a very good mid laner here being picked up. But will it be enough to go up against the draft of Team Impurity? Team Impurity's draft is looking strong in my opinion. But the fact that you have a Gatot Kacha on the other side, and you also have a Freya And not just that, not to forget, there will be the Vixana coming in with the Deathly Grasp. A very good lineup facing against each other. Top teams, top draft, top lineup, top match. Of course, we'll be seeing both these teams facing it up against each other, battling it out, and let's see which team comes out on top in the first match.
Indeed, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the loading screen. Just a moment before we get into the, into the battlefield, into the land of dawn. And with that being said, we see that both teams are looking pretty solid with the draft and picks. And with that, I'm gonna throw it over to Fredo.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome you all back to the International Student Exhibition being organized here by 3 countries together, Indonesia, Philippines and India. And in this match, we're definitely going to see a lot of action happening because both the top teams of both the countries which are participating in this tournament going up against each other. Really interesting to see if Impurity can pull the impossible off against Team Bunsuran.
Indeed, Fredo, looking really solid already with the insane lane clear coming out from the side of Bunsuran with that, super mic onto that Vixana with that explosion passive. But then again, here on the EXP, a lot of fight going on between the 2 XP laners and rotation already coming out from the side of Bunsuran.
Oh, Super Im seems to be in trouble and it will be a first blood secured by Super Mike. An early advantage into the EXP lane. And that advantage, it will really trouble them when they go for the turtle. Team Impurity.
Indeed, because when it comes to the early phases of the game, it is actually the EXP laner, right, Fredo, that shapes the game. Because, with the early game clear, with the early lane clear, he can actually provide rotation through and fro in the map, help the jungler with the turtle, etc.
Yes, definitely, and that is why we'll be interested to see if in this match, will Impurity, even after the disadvantage that they just faced, will they still be able to overcome the disadvantage and make something in their favor in the first turtle fight? But in the EXP lane though, seems like Super Lens is already rotating. Oh my god, Lord Wayne going in, and with that, there comes a Deathly Grasp. Another kill going into the hands of none other than Super Mike, and this guy on the Vixana with the flicker as well, so aggressive already.
Indeed, the aggression coming off from the side of Bunsuran looking pretty solid with that though. The turtle is already spawning, and then again here, Van Satoru, what is on?
Oh, Van Satoru coming in with the decimation, and that will be a kill, very important kill actually, because Super Mike was getting too comfortable with the positioning, and oh my god, there comes another one from Super Lens. Nox will fall down, RWM setting in, Van Satoru coming in with his blade, but it won't be enough as he will fall down. Super Lens getting another kill. Super Lens clearly showing that he is the dominant one in the EXP. Super Im trying to go in, he does have Infernal Pursuit, still going in. Lord Wayne will get the turtle, Infernal Pursuit, but will it be enough to survive 3-man here? No, it will not. Lord Wayne will take the kill onto Super Im.
With that being said, it's looking pretty tight onto the side of Impurity Esports. They're already behind a 2.5k goal lead here, and looking on the kill so far, they have only 1 kill on their side. But then again, here on the mid side, a lot of clash going on.
Oh, there comes the Zaman Force being placed there. Zia rotating all the way from goal lane to pick up a kill in the mid lane. Neko needs to be really careful, and it seems like their rotation is being read out here.
As you said, the rotation from the goal lane to mid side is actually crazy. It should be the opposite, like the mid rotating the goal. But then again here, being on the advantageous side, Bunsuran, they do not care. They're all over the map. But then again here, Lord Wayne going in.
Yes, definitely. It's clear that Bunsuran are clearly dominating Team Impurity right now. But Impurity, they need to do their best at the moment in terms of rotation. At least that is the least that they can do, because in terms of the teamwork and synergy that Team Bunsuran is showing, Team Impurity seems to be of no match at the moment.
Indeed, and with that we see that Zia already playing those aggressive plays, going right into the mid side here. Oh, Circling Eagle pops up here is Fredo.
Oh, trouble for Kev as he is forced to use a flicker. There comes the RWM, but it's not enough to take anybody down. Van trying to go for Super Mike, but on the other side, Lord Wayne is onto Neko. Neko, he will fall down into the hands of Lord Wayne, and it's a double kill for him. He wants to go in for a triple, and luckily there comes a flicker and Nox, but Lord Wayne will still survive, and Zia will be cleaning it up, and it's a 3-man going down in the goal lane. Team Bunsuran is looking unstoppable.
Indeed, Bunsuran is just asserting so much dominance into the battlefield, and with that being said, it seems like the second turtle is already up. And on the top side, though, a lot of clash going on between Zia there against Super Kev, but then again, Zia just gonna back it off for now.
Yep, I mean, they can try to wait off. Yeah, they can try to wait it off in the for the late game actually, but even in the late game, I mean, there's a Harith, so it's not going to be easy even in the later phase of the game. Okay, another engage coming in. Seems like the Lucas really wants to go in for all the kills himself. The Lord Wayne will be the one picking up one of it, but on the other side, Ben Satoru not even letting them take the buff. There comes the AOG on the 2 members, and they will get taken down as well. It's an almost wiped out for Team Impurity. My goodness, Team Bunsuran, they are just showing levels at this point.
Exactly. I mean, the goal difference is just actually absolutely insane. 6k goal difference, and if we look at the items, Freya already onto that War Axe, and as we have seen that the Freya, prioritizing the golden staff in the previous game, it seems like in this game as well, the Freya is just gonna go ahead and buy that golden staff for the, to spam spirits combo. Oh, what is going on the top and bot side here? Both sides, a lot of things going on.
Super Aim will get sandwiched between 2 members. Actually, 4. There comes Infernal Pursuit, but it will not be enough to take anybody down. Super Lance will fall though in the top side, but Neko Squib will get taken down as well. 2 members falling for 1. It's not a good trade for Impurity, as they will lose a tower as well. And this is clear annihilation at this point. There's no more words from me. Team Bunsuran are just playing another game.
Exactly. I mean, this is basically, a one-sided game at this point. Looking at Bunsuran, look at their items here. Looking at, Lord Wayne, his items already onto the War Axe as well as the Golden Staff, to be able to, spam the Spirit combo onto the Freya second skill, as well as, looking at the Gatot there with the Thunderbelt. Just one stack, but then again, they are quite ahead, looking super tanky at this moment. Ooh, what is going on here?
AOG coming in, there comes the Zaman Force as well, and Zia will be dealing a lot of damage but not taking anybody down, but it will be Iman who will be securing a kill there.
Oh, on the top.
Queen. Definitely trying to defend, but look, it's a 1v1 going on in the top side between the jungler and the EXP, Ben Satoru. It seems like he won't be able to recall because he's getting sandwiched between 2 members. There comes the outplay. Iman still surviving though all the damage. There is a lot of healing onto him. Super Lance will take a kill onto Team Van, but oh my god, that was... I have no words to say at this point, my friend. Once I'm clearly running out of words to say at this point, honestly.
Dominance, being asserted from the side of Bunsuran, it is just crazy. Even Impurity, they are not even safe in their own turret. They're getting, oh my goodness, here again, inside the turret.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who will stop this monster? And of course, at least I'll say consolation kill going into the hands of Team Impurity there. But oh my god, honestly, there is no words for me left to say. But this guy, Super Lance, he has been doing everything by himself, I'll say.
Yeah.
And at this point, Dia is also stepping up the game, getting another kill into his hands. Emando very low at this point. Does Van want to go in?
For now, it seems like Team Impurity are just gonna play it safe. It seems like they are aware that they are really, really behind economic-wise, so they're just gonna play it safe for now. And with that, the Lord, the Lord has already spawned. The Elemental Lord has already spawned. And with that, we see that Bunsuran already asserting so much dominance, even invading that purple buff away. And here on the top side, a lot of things going on.
And not just that, there comes the AOG along with the Zaman Force, and Super Kev will fall down. Even though Impurity has a good enough... Oh my goodness. What can be said? Zia is just flexing around inside the base. Let's see if they're able to get a kill or not. And of course, Supreme will get a consolation kill once again. But will it be enough to defend the base? Okay, there comes Van trying to do something, trying to make something happen, but Eternal God will fall onto him. And his life will be taken once again as Lord Wayne trying to push down the bottom side. But is there enough to do this? Super Kev dealing a lot of damage. He decides to back off at the right time, and Nox will be coming in with the Circling Eagle just to defend the base. And look at the goal difference, my friend.
I mean, the goal difference is absolutely insane. 9k full goal difference here onto the side of Impurity. And with that being said, we see that the Elemental Lord already marching his way down towards the top lane, and Bunsuran already positioning themselves here. A lot of folk coming on from the side of Supermark with those so grass as well as the Cursed Blast. The Eternal Guard has not been what is going on here?
Oh my goodness, Lord Wayne, clearly there comes the strike from Van, will take down Super Mike. Lord Wayne will fall as well, and it seems like the tables have turned, at least for now, because Team Impurity have gotten a few kills into their hands, and now they can definitely take a breather.
Exactly. I mean, throughout the game, they were not even getting a moment to take a break to breathe. But then again, here, they get to take down 3 members, so the pressure will be a lot less. But then again, here on the red buff, a lot of camping going on from the side of Bunsuran.
Zia still going in with the Zaman Force, and Van Satoru will get taken down. Super Aim going in with the Infernal Pursuit, but the Zaman Force still is there, and he will be falling down once again into the hands of Zia. This had it. Not to mention, he has died only once, and there comes the AOG. Circling Eagle being used just to get away from the situation. Super Kev coming in. Another Zaman Force being placed down. Super Kev will get deleted instantly. Zia is going for one more. He wants to go for another one, but it seems like this time, yes, he takes down one, but he'll be falling down himself. It's a wiped out for Team Impurity, and Bunsuran are going for the end.
And with that, it is gonna be an absolutely ground-shaking first game. A lot of dominance being asserted from the side of Bunsuran towards Impurity Esports. Impurity Esports could not even hold their ground against Bunsuran. The pressure that was coming off from the side of Bunsuran was absolutely crazy. Lord Wayne onto the Freya, just going crazy even inside the turret, not letting any members of Impurity Esports to get into safety. Even their own turret is not a safe place for them anymore at this point. And so far into the analysis, we see that Iman onto that Gatot Kacha, getting that MVP with about 89% team fight participation and 24% damage absorption, which is just absolutely crazy. And then again, looking onto the side of Zia, coming off with the highest damage, 36% damage being asserted by Zia alone.
Of course, as a goal laner, your main role is just to deal the damage, especially into the backlines, taking them down one by one and going all in for it. And that is exactly what Zia did here. And Iman as well, the AOGs were so on point. And the thing is, the way they layer their skills on top of each other, especially the way Zia goes in with the Zaman Force, and when the enemy has used up their dash skills, that is when they jump in. That is when they go in with the AOG, they go in with the Eternal Guard, and those two together are enough to knock anybody down. And this is just showing that Bunsuran is just on another level.
Exactly. I highly agree with you, Fredo, because the synergy, the coordination, the plays coming off from Bunsuran, the team fight is just on another level. Comparatively, Impurity are not even close to what they're facing off against the Bunsuran, because the team fight participation, and especially the early game rotation towards the EXP, to make that EXP gap, to prevent those plays coming off from the EXP, such as the turtle rotation, to deny Impurity of that. So with that being said, guys, it seems like we are looking solid to go right into the second phase of the game, second match and second draft. So with that being said, we are just gonna wait for the players to get ready and click that ready button, and we will be heading straight into the drafting phase.
Definitely. Both these teams have done pretty well in the first game, I'll say. I mean, I was not expecting a lot because I've not really seen Team Bunsuran before, but clearly after this match, I am definitely aware of the level that Team Bunsuran is, and Impurity is nowhere near that at the moment. But of course, in terms of draft, I do feel like they have done a pretty good job, but the Freya, I mean, it can get very, countered very well if you have a good amount of crowd control in your team. But do Impurity have what it takes to outdraft the enemy? That is something that we need to look out for here. At least in terms of draft, that is the place where you can use your brain, right? So of course, they'll see if Impurity has what it takes to outdraft them in this match.
Exactly. It all comes down to the draft, guys. So with that being said, looking at the draft here, we have Team Bunsuran National on my blue side, and on the red side we have Impurity Esports. But what am I seeing from the side of
Whoa.
Bunsuran? Are they actually trolling Impurity Esports with that Yin ban? Is this actually,
God.
an insult to their face? Because this is just crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, I would say the same if I was on the side of Team Impurity. I mean, why are they even banning out Yin? I mean, Yin is not a hero that you actually ban out. But looking at the bans coming in from Team Team Bunsuran, it just seems like they're playing a game here, okay? But yeah, definitely there could be some reason why they have banned out the Yin as well. I mean, we don't really know. We're no one to judge. But of course, it does not seem like the ban that you usually do. But let's see what Team Impurity's reply will be. Okay, and like you said, they always ban out the Hilda, and they have banned it out here as well.
Sir,
I mean,
what's
the
your
ban
command?
on the Yin is just a
Team
crazy
is
insult
dead.
to a Team Impurity. But then again, on the second ban from the side of Bunsuran, we see that they are gonna go ahead and go with the respect ban for Van Saturu, denying him of his signature assassin, Fanny.
I am a daughter of Northern Vale.
Oh,
Oh.
this time, Impurity has decided to respect Team Bunsuran, banning out the Freya. That is something that even once mentioned in every single game that happened so far. The Indonesians and the Philippines, they really like to go for the Freya as their jungler, and that is why we can see the Freya getting banned out. Meanwhile, on the other side, respect from Team Bunsuran for Team Impurity, banning out both the jungle that Bam really likes to play here.
Your team is
Oh my
And
god.
with that being said, we see that they did pick off the Jujin, denying Bunsuran from picking away that Jujin. But then again, it is not going to be enough because it leaves room for other meta heroes such as the Harad. And then again, we see that Zia back onto the Harad. What are we seeing here on the side of Team Impurity? They are going ahead and picking away that Badang. So looking at the draft so far, I feel like this could possibly be a Badang EXP because I have seen, there's a Super M played in EXP. So yeah, it's looking like this Badang will be possibly thrown onto the EXP side here.
I mean, I would say the same as well because I have seen in tournaments, in the international tournaments, Badang when it's played on the roam, it does not really perform well for a team. But when it plays on the EXP, it can do pretty well because the thing is, when you play a roam, you're not really getting enough gold, and the Badang, a hero that needs those items. Why do you, the thing is, the Badang came into the meta because of the fact that
Fredo.
Okay.
What am I seeing here? A Selena pick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Either it's going to be Team Impurity getting cooked, or it might be Team Bunsuran getting cooked because of the pick here. But of course, like I was saying, continuing what I was saying, oh my god, we need to see this Badang in the EXP. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult for Team Impurity to pull it off with a roam Badang here. And just to counter the Badang, the shield that this guy will bring in, they have picked up the Esmeralda. A very good
Exactly.
response.
The counter picks coming off from the side of both teams is just absolutely crazy because Team Bunsuran here without any hesitation picking off that Esmeralda. Like they are actually so aware that this Badang will be thrown into the EXP, which is just crazy. The prediction coming off from the side of Bunsuran. Like, okay, possibly it's gonna be a Badang EXP. So you know what? We're gonna counter that shield with the Queen of Shield with Esmeralda.
Yeah, definitely. Esmeralda is a direct counter for all the heroes out there which use a shield. And we can see clearly that Badang, I mean, the reason why I said Badang came into the meta is because of the way that he can be played now. Because of the recent adjustments on the items, and not just that, the recent adjustment on his skills as well. And that is why the Badang is coming into the meta right now. But like I said, it needs to be played on the EXP. In the second phase of the bans though, we can see them picking up banning out the Matilda here, coming in from Team Impurity. Of course, just imagine a Matilda paired up with the Harriet, with the Selena and this Esmeralda. Oh my god, it's going to be a complete snowball composition. It'll be really hard to deal with.
Exactly. I mean, looking at the counter pick so far onto the goal lane, Super Kef going ahead and picking away that Bruno or that Harriet. But then again, I'm not really sure how he's gonna perform. But then again, let's not forget that the Bruno can actually out sustain the Harriet when it comes to the laning phase because Bruno onto the Haskell with his volley shots, dealing those insane damage. And with insane damage onto the Haskell comes the insane sustain. The higher the damage, the higher the sustain. So then again, if the Bruno can dish out that huge crit onto those volley shots, he can actually out-sustain that Hadit into the laning phase. But then again, let's not forget that it's not a single player playing on the single lane, it's about the team. And when it comes to the team coordination, we see that, Bunsuran are far better when it comes to team fight participation as well.
Exactly. Team Bunsuran synergy is just next level at this point. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But Team Impurity are also a team that have, been performing together over the years, I would say, because they have been together for a while, for a long time actually. So their synergy is quite good as well. But the thing is, when it comes to the macro plays, especially, Team Bunsuran just out-rotates them every single time, even though they had a Matilda in the previous game. I mean,
Indeed.
even they had a Matilda, they were still getting out-rotated with a Gatot Kacha and a Vexana. So we can already imagine that the amount of rotation, the on-point rotation that Bunsuran brings, Impurity cannot match up with that.
And with that being said, looking at the ban so far, we see that on the side of Bunsuran, they've picked off the Yves as well as the Phobius. And on the side of Team Impurity Esports, they're actually going with the respect ban again. They are, removing the Lucas out of the picture. And here we see on the side of Impurity Esports, Neko Queen coming off with his signature pick, with his Xavier, with those insane, precise shot onto the Dawning Light. So are we gonna see those, crazy Dawning Light precision again in this game from Neko Queen?
Well, I mean, if you cannot really win the early game, you go for the later phases of the game, because in the later phases you can actually out-damage the Xavier. But of course, with the Xavier, you lack the mobility. So, I mean, in terms of the mobility department, I'm not really sure how it's going to play out with the Xavier. But looking at the other side, it seems like the Xavier could be a good draft here, because you don't really have an assassin. And I feel like Super Mike is going to be on the toes of Neko Queen at all times, trying to stun him with that abyssal arrow. But will it be connecting or not? We'll find out really soon in the match. But meanwhile, on the other side, Team Bunsuran have went for Julian and a Chow actually. So both of these heroes, we know that they're really good. But are they good enough to defeat a Suyo? I'm really curious to see that. And I feel like this Chow is going to lock down one of these mages or the marksman here. Because we all know, in a 1v1 matchup against a Bruno and a Hadit, unless the Hadit is out-farmed, it's clearly the Bruno who is going to win the lane.
Ooh, Fredo. We are actually seeing a hero swap. It seems like the Badang will be thrown into the roam again, because Nox is actually the roamer. Nox is actually the roamer on the side of Impurity. So it seems like Super M will be onto the EXP with that Hylas.
I can completely understand where this is coming from, because we all know, like I mentioned, it's going to be the Esmeralda going in the EXP. So you don't want to be facing an Esmeralda with a Badang on your side. So yeah, that is clearly the reason why we have seen that the Badang has shifted to the roam and Hylos will be going to the EXP here. But I mean, I feel like a Hylos as the last pick was really not the best option. The CC, don't you think the CC could have been much better here?
Indeed, it could have been way better, or even I should say a Derod, because a Derod with the 75% flat penetration just from his second skill alone is absolutely insane to deal with. And we know that the Derod is a direct counter to Esme, so that could have been one of the picks as well, because the burst coming off from the Derod is just crazy. So yeah.
Yep, and with that, we're already headed into the land of Dawn. Clearly, we have to see if Impurity has what it takes to defeat Team Bunsuran here. They are planning a comeback, but will the comeback be possible? You can clearly see that the Badang and Badang is helping the Xavier clear the mid lane, because otherwise the poke coming in from the Selena might be enough to take them down. And Kev is getting to clear the lane quite easily, but they might be trying to freeze the lane as well, who knows. But clearly, they're not trying to do that here.
Oh, the Abyssal Arrow.
Whoa! Super Mike with the flicker, trying to take down Neko Queen. But that was kind of an overcommitment, I would say.
Ooh, I don't know about overcommitment. I would say that is confident, actually. The way he connected the Abyssal Arrow and then, waited out for Neko Queen to use that flicker and then goes right in. Oh, we're on the mid here. A lot of fight going on. Fredo.
Oh, Super Mike does not really have the flicker, and Van Satoru will get that first blood.
He is the guy who was performing one of the best in the last match of Impurity, and that is why he's trying to do the same here. Going in for the goal laner. Oh, sorry, it is actually the EXP. Warren might get taken down here, manages to escape though. But on the other side, oh my goodness, a lot of action going around on both sides. And like I said, in a 1v1 situation, if the Bruno is leading you, he will get the kill. But on the other side of the map, Van Satoru picking up 2 for himself, 3 in this guy's pocket, and he can clearly go for the turtle. What a snowball it is for Team Impurity in this game.
Indeed, looking like a snowball indeed, because we see that Impurity here already with focus on the side, whilst, Bunsuran with 0 kills on their side. But then again, the tables can shift at any point in the game. So yeah, and so far looking like Impurity Esports are gonna secure the turtle with ease, with no one around to contest it. That retribution is just onto the bot side of team Bunsuran. Oh, look at the gang that is gonna come off in the goal lane here. We see that 3 members already making their way down to the goal lane, but then again the Selena goes back to the mid lane to clear out that wave.
Yep. Selena so far not able to make that impact in the early game like we expect the Selena to make. But clearly, in terms of vision though, it seems like Team Impurity will be lacking the vision that Selena can actually provide for the teammates.
Ooh, the abyssal arrow that Selena is hitting though.
Yeah. Definitely. That is something that she needs to do, otherwise she's going to be completely useless. But it seems like Zia is not getting the farm that the Zia needs. And whoa. Iman almost gets taken down there.
And with that, we see that Super Kev already, leading with the goal lead here against Zia. Zia just not being able to. Ooh, what is cooking here?
Oh, Zia manages to escape, but that will be a lot of gold going into the hands of Super Kev there. Look at that. Turret shield almost going all into the hands of Super Kev. And with that, there will be a technical pause coming in from both the sides. But yeah, of course, a technical pause does not really mean that something is wrong with the stream or anything. It just means that we need to be patient to, let the match resume because of the difficulties that the players might be facing and to make sure that the game is fair for everyone. So yeah, let's all wait patiently for a while as the match is getting fixed.
Wow. So as the pause is going on here, Fredo, I would like to talk about the game so far. Like we see that, in the previous game, there was so much dominance being asserted by Bunsuran. But then again, on the second game, we see that the tables have actually turned. Impurity here, taking it more seriously and, asserting that dominance in retaliation to Bunsuran.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Team Impurity, we all know that they are a great team in India. And of course, if you think about it, the Freya was actually one of the key enablers in the last match because of the amount of damage that she brings. I mean, you don't have crowd control. You know that the Freya is going to shine. She is going to rain down all her damage on you. And that is clearly where Bunsuran were able to dominate the last match. And not just that in terms of rotation as well, but it seems like Impurity have adapted their own strategies as well. And because of which, in this game, we can see them clearly dominating. And not just that, it seems like the mid laner of Team Bunsuran got a little bit confident there. I mean, overconfident there, going with the flicker, trying to take down the Xavier. And because of that, the fact that the information was revealed that she does not really have a flicker, Van going in completely onto that Selena and taking her down, not letting her escape. And that was the moment the snowball began for Team Impurity.
Indeed. Great analysis coming out from you, Fredo, there, with the early phases of the game, because we see that a lot of resource being spent there. But then again, we are back into the game, guys, and here the game is just going to be resumed.
Yes, and we are back once again into the match. It's going to be Impurity once again on the throttle, pressing down the gas on Team Bunsuran. But let's see if it will continue or not, as Bunsuran is trying to make a comeback as well.
Indeed, and looking so far, this first tier onto the bot side already going into the hand of Super Kev. Super Kev actually playing it really safe with that Bruno, just focusing on that continuous farm. Ooh, what is going on with Zia?
Oh, seems like Zia is getting pressured in his own lane, and Van wants to go for the invade here. But seems like they're going to get outnumbered. They might be getting sandwiched here, and they're aware. But Van still wants to go in, but does not really get that buff.
Right away to his team here. Oh,
Yep.
the turtle is already up, guys, and Van Satoru already onto that turtle, starting it right away without any hesitation. And here his team already providing that vision, that zoning that he needs. And Super careful, looking really solid onto the Bruno so far, with about 4,000 gold lead with that.
This Selena is actually providing the vision that they need, but the thing is, they don't really have enough damage. And even though they have it, the thing is, Impurity is tanky enough to survive all that. I see it. Nox has been, forcing out the flicker here to escape. Oh, another abyssal arrow connecting. Oh my god. The Selena's abyssal arrows are connecting, but the thing is, if you go in, there is always a chance of getting, getting caught in that wall.
Wow. I mean, as you said, even though the abyssal arrow might connect, but then again, going in for that kill might be risky because Selena being an assassin, assassin main, with that role because she is an assassin mage. But then again, here on the top side, a lot of fight going on between Van Satoru and Super Warren.
Oh, a 1v1 between the best EXP, sorry, not the best EXP, so the best jungler out there and the EXP that has been picked just to counter the Badang. But seems like Impurity is cooking something onto the enemy red buff area. They have went 4 members charging in. Seems like Lord Wayne is being forced out. Neko Queen coming in with the dawning light will take down the jungler Lord Wayne, being forced out of his own jungle. Seems like Impurity are teaching Team Bunsuran that if you do like that to us, we'll do like that to you.
Okay, a lot of fight coming in the mid side here.
Van Satoru still wants to go in, but they should at least be able to get that mid lane. The snipe coming in with the Queller, and there goes another one with the Soul Sever. 2 kills. It's a 3 actually. Van Satoru wants to go in for a Maniac, and there it goes. The TNC recall coming in from Van Satoru.
Wow. Impurity Esports have literally turned the table upside down. Look at the stats here. We see that they're actually giving a 0 onto the side of Bunsuran. And talking about the 0, look at the goal difference here, almost around 8,000 goal difference here already. And even the third turtle goes into the side of Impurity Esports with an ease. And talking about the turrets here, Impurity Esports leading the turrets, even in the objective Y, leading with 4 turrets, and leaving, Bunsuran with only the mid-tier turret onto the top and bot side, and on the, mid side here, just with the inhibitor alone.
Yep. Clearly, they have taken control of the map. Look at Team Bunsuran. They're definitely forced inside their own base, but do they have enough to actually sustain it out, to go to the later phases of the match? That is definitely what we're trying to see here. But looking at the way Impurity is approaching it, they are not going to let these people come out of the base, it seems.
Indeed. Another abyssal arrow connects, but then again, Super Mike is not gonna commit to that, because committing to that is just like going to your own demise here. But then again, Super M with the glorious part charging right in.
Yes, they do have the minions. They can go for the end if they want. Seems like Team Bunsuran is welcoming them to end it. Or is it something that they're actually forcing out?
What is going on here? Team Bunsuran just, not being able to hold their ground here at this point. Look at the base. The crystal is already being taken down. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is gonna be game 2 onto the side of Impurity Esports.
Victory!
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, we just got information from the management team, and it seems like the reason that PH Bunsuran was not actually playing to their potential is that because there is a server issue, the cross server issue, due to which there is a ping issue and leading to around 200 over 200 ms for the side of Bunsuran. So they were just on the advantageous side because of that ping issue, not being able to play because of that.
Yep, and because of the lag, they are not able to give their best, and that is why we will be seeing them maybe maybe in another match. Let's see though if it happens or not. But of course, it's for the management to decide. We'll be keeping you updated with the news of the management. But of course, in that match, we clearly saw that they were facing some issues in the beginning of the match. Though, seemed like they're playing good enough, but the later on, the way that they were dominating was just way too much. And of course, with that, let's see if they can, if the management decides to give them a rematch, or will we be seeing a walkover or something like that. But yeah, Impurity will be happy. That's something that I can say.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we would be that satisfied because it wasn't clear. It clearly wasn't a fair fight, because Bunsaran were actually facing a ping issue, and I'm pretty sure that even Impurity Esports are aware of that by now. So we are probably gonna see a redraft if I'm not wrong, and till we get the news, guys, here we are just gonna be on fire. Okay. So with that being said, guys, we are just gonna, figure out what the issue is, and we are gonna get back to you guys in about 10 minutes. So with that being said, we are just gonna take a 10 minutes break, and as well as try to figure out what is going on with the ping issue on the side of Bunsaran. So with that being said, it is me and Fredo signing off.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the match, and we are back once again for the third match between both the teams, Team Impurity and Team Bunsuran. They played out quite well in the second match, but due to ping issues, it seems like both teams are not able to perform at their best. So we have come back once again, but it will not be a matchup. The point will be awarded to Team Impurity. Will be going in the last match of this best of 3 series. Joining for the casters will be once again myself, Fredo, and joining alongside me will be Wands.
Yes, guys, here we are back again. And regarding the previous game between, the second game between Bunsuran and Impurity Esport, actually, both of the teams were facing a network issue since both of the teams are from different regions. Despite having a tournament lobby, it's just that, the distance between these two nations are just quite a stretch. So because of that, both of the sides were facing network issues. So it was an even game since both of them were playing with a bad ping. So with that being said, the second game will be considered a fair game, and the point will be going towards Team Impurity. So as of now, it is a 1-1 on the side of Team Impurity as well as Team Bunsuran. So with that being said, for today's match, we are gonna go ahead and continue with the third match, which is against Team Anbu and Jesus is Lord. This is the third team for tonight, and so this will also be the last team that will be facing off against each other for tonight. So here we have tonight with me, we have Jesus is Lord from Philippines, and we have Anbu Esports, which is from Indonesia. So for now, we are just gonna, wait for both of these teams to prep up and get into the lobby. So with that, I'm just gonna, give it back to Fredo.
Well, both the teams still taking their time to get into the lobbies, but of course, I've seen Team Anbu play against Team Impurity before. They're a very good team as well. But let's see if they can perform at the same level against Team Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord. They have not really arrived yet. I don't know what's taking them time, but of course, the time of the match is almost about to be there, so they should probably hurry up and reach here. But meanwhile, let's talk about the meta so far. What do you think about the meta changes, after this recent patch? Do you think Hanzo has come back into the meta, my friend, once?
Well, indeed, Hanzo has actually, made his way back into the meta. The once feared hero Hanzo, who was always in the banned section in the, in those era, those 2017 era, he is actually back, and he has come back so much stronger, with his revamp, especially onto his ultimate, with that immunity due on his body. Now that he uses his ultimate, he's no longer vulnerable to damage. He doesn't have to worry about his, he can just go on full chaos into his spirit form.
Yep. And with that, also not to forget that the Selena has risen in the ranks as well these days in terms of the picks of mages that have opened up. Only the Selena is one of them which has actually become more dominant in the mid lane. And we saw Super Friends using it in the Snapdragon Pro Series finals as well. It was such a nice play. And the fact that if you have a Granger and a Selena on the same team, the poke is just way too much for anyone to sustain, because the damage coming in from the Death Sonata, the Rhapsody, and as well as the Abyssal Arrow, all of those deal so much damage that in the end a team definitely is forced to back off. And while they're backing off, there comes the jungler who can just finish up all of them in one go, because they'll be so low by the time they take all the damage.
Yeah. I mean, talking about the Selena, personally, I've been spamming her in the rank a lot. And, with each game, it is just an easy MVP because, especially in the solo rank, when we talk about solo rank. Solo rank is basically what? 5 solo players coming together, and they're basically gonna play their own game in that same 5v5 game. So having a hero like Selena that logs onto a singular target, and in solo rank, especially solo queue, with no one around to protect or babysit the marksman, easy pick off with heroes like Selena. And oh boy, let me tell you, the abyssal arrow on Selena is so much faster, as well as the skill animations onto her abyssal form, especially the Garrot. It dashes way much faster, and it is so smooth to use. Even the overlay onto her first skill when she places trap has been immensely reduced, so it feels so much smoother to use as Selena now.
Yes, and not to forget one of those heroes which has been rising up the ranks as well. It will be the Badang, actually, which needs to be mentioned here. Of course, I've seen a lot of top teams use the Badang, and one of those which can actually make it work is Aran. Aran from TLID. I have seen that guy playing Badang, and it's just too good. Actually, when you play the Badang in the EXP as a hero that always keeps roaming the map after clearing the lanes, just like the Khalid, just like the Hilda, which can keep poking. Just like that, if you play it, I feel like the Badang is actually a very good hero. But the thing is, when you send it to the roam role, it becomes really difficult for the Badang to do anything, because actually you're just roaming around the map, not getting a lot of farm. So if you don't get those items, especially the Thunder Belt, which is one of the core items of Badang these days, it becomes really difficult. What do you think?
Yeah, I highly agree with that, especially the Thunderbell on the Padang. It is actually now one of the core items on him. So, stacking up those Thunderbell stacks gradually as you're heading towards the mid phases and the late phases of the game, with this extra hybrid defense, it just complements him really well, because he is an engaging fighter, always into the front line, soaking so much damage. So, having that extra hybrid defense, especially with those increasing stacks, makes it so good, onto the Badang.
Yep, definitely. And those will be some of the reasons why we see Badang getting picked quite often. And not just that, let's talk about the Granger nerf as well. Why not? I mean, Granger, one of those dominant heroes which carried the entire PH team Onyx PH into winning the victory of the SPS, and not just that, actually winning the M series as well. Oh my god. Not to say that this time, if the lineup remains the same, Onyx PH actually have a chance of completing the Golden Road, becoming the first team to complete the Golden Road by any team in MLBB so far.
And talking about the Granger nerf, he has been a nerf, but then again, his ultimate as well. The extra scaling on his ultimate has been reduced. Before it had a base damage of 250 to around 400, but then again, they did increase the physical scaling by 20% for the later phases of the game. So yeah. Okay. So guys, I just got our information from the management team, and we are really sorry to announce that tonight, the game 3, the match 3, the teams, Jesus Lord and Team Ambu, this match has to be called off because of technical issues that we're facing with the server differences. So we're gonna have to call it off a night for tonight, and we will see you guys on Monday, which will be the one of the final days that we're gonna see this series continue. So yeah, with that, I'm just gonna have to call it off, and not to forget our collaborators like Willawan Esports, Forum Esports, as well as Clover Championship, who has collaborated with us to make this international scrims a success. A big shout out to all of you guys. Please show your support. Go to their pages, hit that follow button as well as the like button if you're on Facebook, as well as not to forget our main guy behind the screen, the guy who's been working day and night, with his blood, sweat and tears to provide the effects onto your screen, the API projection on your screen, the effects that you see prior to the draft, in the draft, as well as the effects in the intro, outro. Everything has been done by our guy, Falls JL. So please, make sure to go to his page, to his YouTube channel, to subscribe, to like, and to share with your friends. So with that, it is going to be me and Fredo signing off for tonight. See you guys in the next series of this tournament.
But I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake.